Hello precious souls, welcome to my channel. Mou here. Thank you so much for joining. Today's video is a pick card reading, and in today's video we are going to see how the person in your mind is feeling about you right now. We have three groups today to choose from: group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3. Please choose one of these three groups intuitively. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to make your selection. Once you have done your selection, you can find the timestamps for the groups in the description box and in the comment section. Okay, without further ado, let's start your reading. Hello my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for joining. This is the reading for everyone who has chosen this card, which says 36 and Boy Fish Spirit. We will talk about this card later. First we will start the reading with the tarot cards, and let's see how the person in your mind is thinking about and feeling about you right now. We have here 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, we have the 3 of Pentacles. It's a sweet message actually, and mostly I'm seeing it's a love message. So the fact is, anyone, someone who is in your mind right now, you two guys are very different from each other. So maybe your approach is very different towards life. Someone can be patient and compassionate, but the other person is very much like a go-getter and they are impatient. So there's a difference between you, but there's opposite, like it's like an opposite attraction. And what I'm seeing here, that somehow this difference has caused a lot of stress or some kind of attention between you, that how this is gonna work between you. And but now what I'm seeing, that your person is feeling like they need to make a decision about it, and they want to let go any kind of a struggle. So maybe the way they have behaved, it was like overbearing for you, or maybe the way you are, it was overbearing for them to some point, to some extent. So in that case, they don't want to think about the negative anymore. And we have this card as neutral actually. It is 4 of Swords. Okay, so they don't want to think about this kind of differences, and they don't want this to affect the relationship between you and them anymore, and they want to end it. So they want to make a change, like a huge change they want to make in this connection with you, and they want to end the struggle, and they don't want to like notice and too much focus on anything that is not working. So they want the same from you. It also, like, they don't want you to focus on their negative side, whatever you consider as a negative side. They don't want they want you not to focus on that anymore. And it's like, let's work together. And this person has an intention that they think that you are, yes, you are different, you are too much different from each other, but this can be a good match in a way that like you are bringing very, very different two things in this connection when you are together. So you are whole, you are different, but you complement each other, you complete each other in some way. So they want to focus on that, and they want to start a partnership with you. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see from some other tarot cards. We have here 4 of Swords, the Fool, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and we have the Justice. So I'm seeing there's a 50-50 chance in this relationship, because it can be that someone in this connection is a Leo, the other one is Pisces. I'm just giving an example. It can be Capricorn as well. So it's going to, they are going to be a little bit of, hot and cold. Not hot and cold actually, like sometimes you will feel like things are moving forward very quickly, and other times you will feel like no, it is stuck, it's not going anywhere. So this kind of inconsistency you will see in this connection, and but still there will be an approach that you need to go forward. But still I'm seeing that somehow your relationship, like you will have struggle to get to a point where you are committed and you are seriously having a relationship, because I'm seeing that many times you will feel like that you have started something and it's growing, and then suddenly it will just end and it will start to grow again. So like you are stuck in this loop, that you are just in the first phase of relationship with them. This can be frustrating for both of you, or maybe like especially for one party. So, but in that case, there needs to be a change. A change needs to be happen. A change needs to be, initiated. An initiative should be there to change the situation and to bring the justice, to bring the balance in this connection. So both need to be very careful and very clear that you actually want to change the situation, and you want to like experience and have the relationship that you deserve finally. So in that case, this kind of push and pull situation or just inconsistency, which is which is a hindrance for your relationship, you need to avoid it. You both need to avoid it. So there is this tension what I'm seeing in this connection, but both needs to be very much clear and open-minded and very consistent to make this relationship work. We have here the medallion and the flame. So there is a lot of passion between you. Also what I'm seeing, that someone in the connection puts the other person on a pedestal, or it can be that someone in the connection feels like they are the great catch, or like they are very proud of themselves. It can be you, it can be your partner. Just take how it resonates. So in that case, but still there's the passion, but there's a little bit of ego in this connection as well. And it can be a hindrance, because when you are thinking about starting a partnership, then you need to be equal in this connection. And so if you have this kind of intention, or anyone in this connection have the intention that you are putting the other on the pedestal, or maybe you are considering yourself that you are just awesome and you are the great catch, then it is kind of going to affect this relationship in a bad way. But otherwise there's a lot of passion between you, because you are like this ice and fire, very different from each other, but you complement each other also. We have here the Godfish spirit. There is always enough. So it doesn't matter that how much it feels like maybe things are not enough for you, maybe the situation is not right, maybe the attitude is not right, but whatever you have right now, even if it feels like maybe it is not enough, but whatever you have right now, you can work on it. Whatever the qualities you both people have, whatever the approach you have, it can be worked on and it can be worked out. And you need to understand, and you need to focus mainly on what you have, and it can work. Like you need to believe that whatever you have, it can work. So it doesn't matter how much you feel like maybe there's a less compatibility, or so it doesn't matter how much you think that you do not have enough resources in a way that maybe you are different, or maybe you are your attitude is different, like you are not compatible in some way. But the fact is, you need to focus on that these differences actually complement you, and you actually can bring something very different in this connection. And whatever you have right now, actually it is enough. Even if you feel that it's not enough, but it's enough. We have here the South Node, and I'm seeing that an anxiety here about this connection, and it may feel like maybe this is not the right time, maybe this is not going to be good. But so there's a tension. I'm seeing that in this connection there's a lot of passion. So, and also on the other hand, it feels like this is not going to work. So this kind of polarity is existing in this relationship, but it can actually work out. But you need to be very patient. You need to be positive. You need to focus on you need to focus on how to bring out the best self in each other. This is where you should focus on. So it's like instead of being too much anxious about their impatience, but you can actually you can see the side that you can actually be very playful with them, because they are the person who is passionate and who is open. So instead of being a timid person or maybe too much anxious, you can be playful and you can compliment them, and you can maybe even bring some happiness, some childishness in this connection, and you will see that drastically. I'm just giving an example. It can be different from for your situation, but just being a bit different, you can bring a different side in the personality, and which can be more sweet and beautiful, and which you can enjoy. So okay, part number 1, that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this reading has given you some insight of a question. You can let me know about your unique situation in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. And if you have enjoyed this reading, then please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Hello my dear pile number 2, thank you so much for joining. This is the reading for everyone who has chosen this card, which says Warp Spirit 64. We will talk about this card later. And let's at the beginning we are going to start from the tarot card, and let's see how the person in your mind feels about you right now. We have here 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, we have the Moon, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Page of Cups. So what I'm seeing that this is a relationship which is quite at the beginning, at the level, because someone who has an intention of coming forward, but still they are afraid, and nobody is saying what's in their heart, and they are not letting know the other person, and things are not going anywhere. But a lot of spying, checking on each other on maybe social media, or just asking other people you have in common. So what I'm seeing here, there's a fear, and there's a eagerness of coming forward right now, and also there's a fear. So what I'm seeing that one thing is very good in this relationship, because there's eagerness to come forward, and also there's the eagerness of opening up to other person. It's not like they want to just keep things hidden forever and just staring at each other and just spying on each other forever. But there's an eagerness to open up and to start something romantic, and also it's about in the beginning just knowing each other, spending some time with each other, and nothing too much serious, but there's an eagerness to come forward. So it can also be that you are seeing someone who, the person in your mind right now is someone who is not that much mature, or maybe even not that much mature, not mature in a way, but I would say that you are not ready for starting a committed relationship right now, but you want to test the water before you go somewhere with them. And maybe it is the case for your person as well, but things are not becoming too serious too early in this connection, and but there's an eagerness and there's an attraction, but it's just there's a fear. So maybe your person needs some kind of confirmation that you are open, or maybe you are actually seeking for some kind of approval or confirmation that they are interested in you. Let's see from the other tarot cards. We have here 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups, the Fool, the Hermit, and the Strength. So there's a anxiety to come forward, even when there is a lot of eagerness to come forward, but there's an anxiety, and the anxiety is because your person is actually afraid that maybe you are dating other people, or maybe there are a lot of people who are interested in you, or maybe it is your fear. Just take how it resonates, because it's a general reading. So in that case, there's the fear that maybe the other person has a lot of options and many people are interested in them, and maybe they are not going to be chosen. They're not going to be the chosen one for the other person. And there's a lot of emotion, like this other person, like you are emotionally attached to each other. It can be that your person is actually emotionally attached to you. It can be one-sided, but what I'm seeing, that emotion is actually included here in this connection, and there's an eagerness of exploring each other and exploring this connection, like giving this connection a chance to blossom. And here we have this, maybe one party wants to be single, maybe single for a very long time. It can be that you are single for a very long time, or maybe they are single for a very long time, or it can be someone is in the connection who is a bit younger, so the other person is more mature, and there is a gap between you that emotionally you are, or mentally you are not on the same page. Someone is mature, someone is not that much mature. And what I'm seeing here, that there's a willingness of going strong, like your person, or maybe you, I don't know, the immature person in this connection even can try sometimes to be the strong one in this connection, and like they will act like they are mature and they want to take the lead, something like this. But it can be, but because there's an eagerness to start something in this connection. We have here Thanatos, and we have here the Ring. So this fear needs to come to an end to take this relationship to the next level, because I'm seeing here there's a difference. Like someone is maybe a bit introvert, the other person is impatient and quick to take any action. Or it can be that someone is immature, the other person is mature. Someone is playful, the other person is a lonely one, something like this. So this kind of fear, this kind of differences needs to be overcome before you take things to the next level and come into union. Okay, we have here the Wasp Spirit, which says sometimes life stinks. So it can be that maybe the person you had in your mind, your ideal person, is not similar to the person in front of you right now, and it can be vice versa. But sometimes we actually, unexpectedly we can find the right person in someone who is absolutely outside of our expectation, and like someone who is completely not our type, but they can be the best person for us. So sometimes it becomes a bit hard sometimes to accept that. So maybe you are having a hard time that I'm interested in this person, but I like them, also I don't like them. It's a bit complicated. So you need to think about it, you need to take time, because the things are quite at the beginning right now. It's nowhere, it's not committed, what I'm seeing here. So you have your time, take your time to think about it. We have here the Pluto, so there's a lot of mystery, and also it can be that somehow the other person is changing, or maybe they are the reason that you are changing in some way. So you are becoming the reason of transformation for each other. And there's what should I say, that as I was talking about, that someone can be a bit intimidated or maybe immature. So this person is feeling like, or maybe the other person is very mature. So there's a difference, and it is becoming kind of a hindrance, and the other person is feeling like it is becoming a reason of power struggle between you and your person. So you need to take care about it, or maybe just give them a bit assurance that no, it doesn't matter who they are, it doesn't matter how immature they might feel, but they are still a valuable person. So you can make them feel that way if you want to take this in the next level. And we have here, it's about Pluto, like it's about this aura, this mysterious aura, and like you are passionate, you are obsessed with each other, maybe in your heart, but still you are not eager to accept that, or maybe your person is not eager to accept that, or not eager to say that to each other, just let them know. So it can be a problem in this connection. This is what I'm seeing, but your person has feelings for you, and they want to come to you, and they want to be a mature person for you, what I'm seeing here. Okay, part number 2, that's what I have for you in this reading. I hope this reading has given you some insight of the question. You can let me know about your unique situation in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And if you have enjoyed this reading, please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye. Hello, Major, part number 3. Thank you so much for joining. This is the reading for everyone who has chosen this Panther Spirit card. We will talk about this card later. Let's start your reading with the tarot cards, and let's see how your person feel about you right now. We have here the 7 of Swords, Six of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So a lot of your energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what I'm seeing here that you guys are very intelligent, and you are attracted towards each other because somehow you complement each other intellectually. So what I'm seeing here that maybe at the beginning of the relationship you are like talking a lot with each other and trying to win each other like over conversation, and but like eventually there's a feeling that it's not just an intellectual stimulation for both of you, but you are emotionally even you feel like a connection. You feel like somehow you're connected towards each other. So it doesn't matter how much you want to keep your mind clear, and you don't want to fall for it, but still you are like eventually falling for it, because you cannot deny that somewhere in your heart you have this kind of a feeling like towards each other. You feel like home to each other. So the king here, the masculine person here, I don't know who is this. It can be the man, it can be the woman, but someone in the connection wants to take the lead, and they want to take like have the strategy to come towards and take the take things to the next level. But there's also a tendency that like you want to work hard for it, you want to make decision. Maybe your person wants to take decision, your person wants to come forward, but still like they don't want to make any mistake, because I'm feeling like they love their independence in some way, and it doesn't matter how much even they are feeling for you, but still they don't want to let go of their independence, and they don't want to tie down somewhere. So that's why they are taking their time, and they are thinking about it carefully before making a decision and coming towards you. This is what they are doing right now. We have here Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands, King of Wands, and we have Two of Cups. So okay, in that case, this emotion, or maybe some kind of that feeling, is becoming a hindrance in this connection, because it is kind of, I'm seeing that a different story, because most of the time that emotional connection is the one that keeps the two person and like in a connection, and they pulls towards each other because of this emotional connection. But I'm seeing the completely the different story here, that maybe this is becoming a hindrance, an obstacle for like making a clear decision, and things are feeling like on one hand, they want to be independent, but maybe you want to be independent. On the other hand, you want to make a clear decision about this relationship, but still you don't know what can be the right decision because your mind is clouded because of the emotion, because of your feelings. So it's becoming a bit difficult for you to make a decision. And but what I'm seeing here, that at the end of the day, this obstacle is going to come to an end, and you are finally going to make a decision. And you guys can be a bit an unusual couple, because maybe just completely different from what society expects from a couple, and your way of living life, your way of thinking, the way you're going to, if you come together. And I'm seeing that yes, there's a huge chance that you are going to come together, and the other person, or maybe anyone who needs to take the action, they will take the action. And this can be very beautiful, and this can be long lasting. You can be unconventional, but still it can be just your own way. It can be very unique. Your relationship can be very, very unique in this society, but it can work. Like, you guys together can work on it. And we have here two cards, the mentors, and we have the nicest. So yeah, it's like again, like you are more prone to intellectual stimulation, and just being like having a conversation, intellectual conversation, or just knowing about the world, knowing about each other, like knowing unknown things, knowing like gaining more knowledge, and having a lot of conversation, intellectual conversation, or maybe reading books, or just like there's a detachment, like your emotional side is not your priority, but still you are emotionally connected unexpectedly in this connection, which is a beautiful thing, which is something, an extra for you. And still, and because first of all, you are both intellectual, both intelligent people, and you are very unique, very unconventional. So you can be that the teacher for each other in your life. It can also be that you are going to learn many things about yourself, like your emotional side, which you may have neglected. Maybe your person has neglected for many years, but now they are going to be forced to explore that, and they are going to learn something new about even themselves. So you are going to be this mentor for each other's life, and also mentor in a way that maybe you were intimidated by the society in some way, that you will always have to live a conventional life, and according to the society, a life according to the society, but somehow you are going to guide each other, that and be the mentor for each other, that no, this doesn't have to be the only way. We can have our own way as well, and it can be unconventional, it's fine. So things are going to be very, this is a huge chance for you both to explore your own life, and to know more about your life, to know about how things work in the universe, in your life, in your society. And maybe you can even start working on a project of your own, which can bring a new era, or maybe completely new something in this world, which can be phenomenon, which can be you can be pioneer for something. I don't know, it can be, it varies from your person, from person to person, for your situation, but it can be something very different. We have here the Panther spirit, reclaim your power. So yes, you need to reclaim your power, that maybe there's something that is bothering you in some way. Maybe it is social norm, maybe it is your emotion, maybe it is your freedom, that you want to be free, you want to be just by yourself, or maybe your person just want to be by themselves. So in that case, you need to understand, you need to reclaim your power in a way that you don't need to sacrifice yourself just to be in a relationship. It doesn't matter that anytime when you're just being in a relationship, you have to constantly sacrifice yourself, sacrifice your freedom, sacrifice your way of life. You can have all, and you can have a relationship at the same time as well. So you can have all of them in your life at the same time. You need to understand this, and you can make your own world, like your own world. You just need to believe in yourself and in this connection. we have here in the 5th house. So playfulness, romance is coming in your way in this relationship, and things can be a bit dramatic as well in this connection. Maybe you won't like it in the beginning, but some way, anyway, you are going to enjoy it, because this difference, you are going to enjoy this new journey, which is quite different from your expectation, but you are going to love it. And you can be like your true self to each other, which is a very great point. You can be more creative, like you can explore your creativity, because you have another brain with you, another person, and you both have your unique ideas, and both of your ideas can be more refined because of meeting each other, because of sharing your dreams, your creativity with each other. So a lot of shared activities, what I'm seeing here, a lot of the enhancement of knowledge here, and a very unique life, a very new life is waiting for you in this connection. If you want to give this a chance, then you can, of course, and things will be quite beautiful in this connection. Okay, pile number 3, that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope this reading has given you some insight of your question. Please let me know in the comment section. You can let me know about your inner situation in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And please give this reading a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you have enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next reading very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.